They're gonna pull you in here with me. They'll pull you into hell. They won't get me. I'll never come close enough for them to get me. This can't be happening. I tried to warn you, Kay. But now there's nothing that I can do. Tell them to let me go. They're ready for you, Kay. They're ready for you to join me. No! No! Let go of me!
There is evil in this house. Powerful evil.
He's looking right at the house. He's right outside. And he's got holy water. Repeat! Holy water!
Prepare for the end, Hecuba. What a ghastly way to go.
This will find the evil and destroy it.
Timmy, do something!
I sense an evil in this house. Evil that must be destroyed.
Oh no, it's Lonergan's lethal liquid! Oh, run for cover. We'll get on the couch.
Under the blanket!
They're extra absorbent.
Cleanse this house. Destroy the evil within.
Make way for Timmy! Come on, come on!
Don't make this harder than it already is.
I love you, Ethan. I will always love you. I don't care if you're a Crane or a Bennett. I don't care who you are or where you came from. It doesn't matter to me.
But it matters to me. I'm sorry, Teresa, but I can't marry you.
Ethan, you aren't gonna marry me.
How can I, Teresa, when I don't even know who I am anymore? I mean, when I don't know what I'd have to offer my own wife. I couldn't do that to you. I won't.
This is too good to be true. Ethan is dumping Teresa on his own. Now Mother and I don't have to expose her for not telling Ethan that she knew Sam Bennett was his real father all along. You're so lucky, Sam. You met Grace, and you got married, and you have a wonderful life and a wonderful family. And I have had to endure that monster. There's no love between Julian and me. There's nothing between us. I have to find Sam. No.
Grace! Oh my God! Eve! Somebody, nurse!
Oh, God, Grace.
No. Is she gonna be right? The baby?
Get a prenatal specialist on standby. Get me a blanket. Let's cover her up.
I guess she came up from behind us. Ivy and I didn't see her.
Why not? What the hell were you two doing?
I was comforting Ivy. Will she be all right? What about the baby?
I have to get Grace stabilized first.
Eve, what about the baby? Oh, dear God. Please tell me the baby will be all right.
I
would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places, and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of a bird I knew could take me high as breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
Answer me, Eve. Will Gracie and the baby be all right?
Come on, let's get her back to the cubicle where we can get her stabilized.
Eve, well, don't keep me hanging here. Is Gracie and the baby gonna be all right?
I'm gonna do everything that I can, Sam.
That's not a straight answer.
It's the only answer I have for you now. I'm gonna get her legs.
Easy.
Okay, I got her. I love her.
Grace, I love you so much. You're gonna be all right, huh? You and our baby. Eve, what's happening?
Reconnect her heart monitor and IV. Set up the fetal monitor as well.
Fetal!
I will talk to you as soon as I know something more definite. Please.
Eve.
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
I'm gonna tell you something. If anything happens to Grace and our baby, it's on your head.
Do you hear me? I will hold you responsible.
As soon as Ethan sends Teresa packing, I'll be there for him to lean on. It's only a matter of time before we're back together again. Is this what you really want?
No, Teresa. It's not what I really want. There's no way I can marry you.
Evil be gone. Leave this house. Leave Harmony.
Now, Miss Unholier Than Thou, do you see what I've been up against here in Harmony? Why it's been so hard for me to get rid of Charity? Yes, some problems have come up. Problems? Not only did I have Goldilocks to contend with, but I had to deal with her mother, Miguel, that damn little angel, this blasted priest. Every time I tried to do something deliciously malicious, Father Batinsky got in my way. And when I tried to tell our friends in the basement what I was up against, they didn't give a damn. Oh, no, a holy water downpour! No! Why did you come back again?
There is great evil in this house. Something even more insidious is happening at the Bennetts. In Charity's room. I must try to save Charity from the fiery pit.
I'm sorry, Kay, but you brought this upon yourself. You made it so Hecuba could condemn me to hell, and now you're condemned along with me. I'm sorry, Charity, but Hecuba took my soul. No, Kay, you sold your soul to Hecuba, and now you're paying the price. You're going to hell for all of eternity.
If anything happens to Grace or my baby, I swear.
Sam, don't waste your time with this. Grace and your baby what matters now.
TC, you check on Grace while I finish up here.
I'm so sorry about Grace. I never meant for her to see us together. I was just trying to explain to you what it was like for me so you would understand why I did what I did for Ethan.
Haven't you caused enough pain and suffering? Huh? Go home.
Julian and Ethan hate me.
Well, can you blame them?
No, but please, Sam, please don't turn your back on me. No, I need some help.
my wife, unborn child are in serious jeopardy. And the only thing you can think about is what you want, what you need.
I'm so sorry about Grace. I never meant to hurt her. I never meant to hurt anyone.
It doesn't matter. People's lives have been ruined thanks to what you did. Now that's the bottom line. So why don't you just get the hell out of here and never come near my family again?
What about Ethan? He's your family, too. Or don't you ever want to see your son again?
Teresa, I can't marry you not knowing who I am. It wouldn't be fair.
It's you. I love Ethan. Your last name doesn't matter to me.
But this isn't about my name. And this is about my whole identity. Now, I woke up this morning thinking that I was a Crane. I know it's not the perfect family, but being Alistair's heir, it would have given me a chance to use the Crane power and money to make the world a better place. And that meant a lot to me. Now my hopes and dreams, my name, my whole identity has been stripped away from me. I don't know who I am anymore.
Ethan, you are Chief Bennett's son.
Yeah, but what does that mean? My real father is someone that I don't get along with, much less respect. The fact that he's my real father, it just doesn't make sense to me. I don't consider myself a Bennett or a Crane. Until I find out who I am inside, I can't marry you.
Say adios, Teresa. I'll help Ethan find himself and his way to the altar.
Tabby and Hecuba can come out now. Stop raining. Have that holy water.
Unless, of course, this is Father Lonigan's version of blind man's bluff. He's just trying to lure us out into the open. Timmy, run to the window and see if that low-rent exorcist is still lurking around out there.
Tabby, he's gone.
If Hecuba and I had been burned by that holy water a second time, I doubt there would have been enough herbs left to heal our wounds.
Timmy's glad Tabby's safe.
All's well that ends well, lad.
Timmy thinks Tabby spoke too soon.
Why, what's the matter? The priest may be gone, but you're far from safe. You and the imp are about to be incinerated.
No!
Yeah! Timmy, first I sent Charity down in flames. Now, I'm going to flambe you and Princess.
It's no use, Kay. You can't fight your way out of hell. No one can. You're here for all of eternity. No. No!
Heaven give me strength. This room reeks of pure evil.
Father Lonigan, help me! Don't let me burn in hell!
Kay, is that you?
Yes, Father! The souls of the damned have pulled me into this closet. It's a portal to hell!
Poor Grace. She's been through hell tonight.
Well, at least her vitals are steady for now.
Good. Let's just hope the baby makes it. Eve, the baby.
You can always hope, TC. Grace, please try. Please try, honey. For yourself and for the baby.
Ethan may be my son,
But it doesn't matter.
Of course it matters. Ethan was conceived in love.
So was the baby Grace is carrying now. That's what I have to focus on. Put first. Grace and the baby, not Ethan.
I cannot believe you would deny your own son, especially now that Ethan is in such dire straits.
I know he was hurt by what happened, and so were you. And I'm sorry you suffered all those years for Ethan's sake, but let's face it. He was raised by Julian and Alistair. Ethan may be my son biologically, but for all intents and purposes, he is a Crane through and through.
All that could change now that Ethan knows the truth.
Why should it? Ethan has nothing but contempt for me. I mean, he thinks of me as Harmony's incompetent police chief.
But you used to get along. I mean,
Yeah, I'm
if you
sorry.
just made the effort.
I'm sorry. But it's too late. You know, maybe if you'd been honest with me years ago, been honest with Ethan, maybe we could have forged some kind of relationship. But now?
I couldn't admit the truth.
You could have told the truth, but you chose not to. You chose not to tell me that I had a son.
Our son.
You know, I never thought in a million years that I would agree with Julian on anything. But something he said tonight rang true to me. As much as you talk about what a horrible life you've had, like how you were the victim in all this for Ethan's sake, I don't buy it. You weren't the victim, Ivy. Julian, Ethan, and I were the victims of your deceit. You hurt us with your lies. And now you try to guilt me into thinking of Ethan as my son? I'm sorry. It's not going to work.
You don't mean...
Oh, yes, I do. You ruined any chance of me and Ethan having a relationship years ago when you started your grand deception. Ethan will never think of me as his father. Just like I will never think of him as my son.
I'm not a Crane. Sam Bennett is my father. And my life is never going to be the same. Because of that, I can't marry you.
Now you know what it feels like, you backstabbing bitch. Ethan. You have been hurt too much tonight for me to argue with you. So, if you don't want to marry me, there's only one thing I can do.
Jump out the window, stand in front of a train.
I believe this ring belongs to you.
Consider this payback for that spell you cast on me 300 years ago, Tabitha, condemning me to live in that horrible cave. You always were petty, Hecuba, but to hold a grudge for this long...
And punish an innocent doll to boot?
Be quiet and be gone.
Wait!
Stop stalling and start frying. It's the end of the road for you two losers. And it's a dead end.
No! This isn't the end. Hecuba can't destroy Timmy and Princess. She can't do anything to them.
Help me, Father! I'm burning in hell!
Hold on, Kay. The power of heaven will save you. Mock not that which is pure and holy.
No!
Father, the Holy One is burning me!
Kay, I'm sorry. It's the only way. Evil be gone. Return ye to the depths of hell and eternal damnation.
Fight the pain, Kay! Fight it!
Charity, is that you?
Yes, Father Lonigan, it's me! I'm trapped in the closet, too!
Dear God in heaven, evil be gone! Heaven commands you to free these mortals!
It's no use, Father!
Charity, Kay, try and reach for my hand. The power of God will save you!
No!
Kay, what is it?
They're pulling me further into hell, Father!
Evil be damned!
If I'd have known Ethan was my son, I could have...
What? What, Sam? What would you have done?
I would have moved heaven and earth to get to him. To get to you. I'd have been a father to our son.
I'm sorry, Sam. I wanted to be a family with you and Ethan more than anything in this world. But I was under such pressure from my father to be a dutiful wife to Julian. I was virtually a prisoner to the
Look, don't give me that, all right? You were a grown woman. You could have left Julian, but you chose not to. You didn't want to get out of your marriage. You wanted to get even. You were angry at your father and Alistair for making you think Julian married you out of love. And you wanted to get revenge. And what better way than to raise an heir to the Crane Empire who didn't have one drop of Crane blood in his body?
No.
Yes. You put your needs ahead of Ethan's, ahead of mine. You kept us both in the dark so you could have the last laugh. Only it didn't happen like that, did it? No. It didn't happen that way at all. Because you spent years plotting and scheming, biding your time, when you could finally get that moment to pay back the Cranes. Well, guess what? It was all for nothing. Instead of us raising a family together, raising our son together, you threw it all away for the chance to say, gotcha. Now, how stupid is that? How selfish and how sad. We could have been a family, Ivy. You, me, and Ethan. I could have been a father to our son.
What have I done?
You let hate fill your heart instead of love. And now you're paying the price. Hell, we all are.
It doesn't have to be that way, Sam. We could still be a family, you and me, Ethan.
No. Because I already have what you threw away. Grace, Noah, Kay, Jessica, Charity, and my unborn baby. They are my family now, and you mean nothing to me. It's true. Ethan, he hates me. And he always will.
Teresa, I don't understand. I don't want your ring back.
Ethan, I can't keep it. It would only remind me of what we had and what I lost.
No. Teresa, you've misunderstood. No. Teresa, I love you. I don't want our relationship to end.
You don't.
No. No. I just meant that after everything that's happened, I need time to come to terms with it. Regroup. Then we can get married.
You don't want to break off our engagement.
It's the last thing on my mind.
How are you doing? I love you so much, Ethan.
I love you, Teresa. And nothing can ever change that.
That's what you think.
What makes you think that Hecuba can't destroy us, Timmy?
Yes, Dollface. What's to stop me from doing our friends in the basement a favor?
Tell them powers. That's what. A great don't have my powers anymore, Timmy. Remember? I was stripped of them for failing to destroy Charity.
But Hecuba destroyed Charity, which means Tabby has her powers back.
Gremlins, Timmy, you're right. If Charity's done for, I must be a fully equipped witch again. Uh-oh.
Yeah. Now get Hecuba for taking Timmy's sweet Charity away from him. Zap her! Zap her good, princess!
It'll be my pleasure. Now let's see which witch is going to get the old heave-ho into hell.
Kay, hold on! Fight the evil!
I'm trying, Father, but this bolt of the damned won't let me go!
Forces of darkness, get back! Free Kay Bennett! The power of heaven commands it!
Father, the holy water's burning me! Help me, Mother, save me!
Charity, my child, fight the evil! Grab hold of my hand!
I'm trying to, Father, but the evil's too strong!
Not as strong as that which is blessed with goodness. Souls of the damned, be gone! Go back to your master in hell! Free these mortals! Free them now! The will of the Almighty commands it!
Holy water's working, Father! They're losing their breath!
Charity, fight them! Fight your way to me!
Ready for a fair fight? Maybe this time I'll be the one to do our bosses in the basement a favor when I rid the world of you.
Let's go, princess! Let's go!
Couldn't we just talk this out? Perhaps we could come to some sort of mutually acceptable arrangement.
Oh, I'm sure we could, but we aren't going to. Because you see, Hank, I'm tired of your attitude. I'm tired of you ridiculing me for not being able to destroy Charity.
I'm sorry. I can see now what you've been up against.
Funny that your realization should coincide with me getting my powers back.
Better late than never, I always say.
And you said, I will destroy Tabitha and send her back to the bowels of hell from whence she was born.
I hope you're not going to let some vague, offhanded remark on my part make you do something which you might regret.
Oh, I assure you, I won't. Good, but believe me, I will have no regrets about sending you back to the bowels of hell for all eternity. Brimstone of the fiery pit.
Oh, no, not that spell.
Yes, Hecuba, that spell. I am going to do everything to you that you threatened to do to me, and then some.
Pull harder, Father! They won't let me go!
Kay, fight them with all you've got! Charity, reach out to me!
I'm trying!
Please, Lord, help me free these girls from all that is evil and unholy!
I'm getting closer, Father! Help me, Father! I'm losing my grip!
Kay, you all right?
Yes, Father.
Charity, hold on! Here I come to save you!
Hurry! Help! Save me!
Charity! Charity!
Damn it. I was so sure Ethan was going to dump her, but they're still engaged. Now, whatever, it doesn't matter. As soon as Mother and I make sure Ethan learns that Teresa knew that he was Sam Bennett's son and didn't tell him, she'll get the boot, and I'll get Ethan.
If you're looking for a new identity, I can give you one. You can be my husband.
I wish it was that easy, Teresa, but it isn't.
First, I have to do some serious soul searching. This has been my whole life. The opulence, the power, everything that comes with it. But it's all a lie. I'm not a crane. I don't belong here. The question is, where do I belong? Who am I really? And once I find that out, then we can get married.
Ethan, I don't care if you are a Crane, or a Bennett, or a janitor. I love you for who you are on the inside. The most wonderful man with the most wonderful heart in the world. And as for finding out the rest, I know just where to start.
Where?
Our honeymoon.
What?
Let's elope.
No. Ethan doesn't hate you, Sam.
Where have you been, Ivy? Kid despises me.
Ethan doesn't know you. Not the real you. If the two of you could just spend some time together, I'd find a common ground, you know, baseball. Remember the time the two of you talked sports in the hospital?
Yeah. But that was before he went against me.
Sam, please. Don't deny Ethan his father just because his mother made a horrible mistake.
TC, what's happening? Eve! Eve! Grace and the baby. They're gonna be all right?
Of the fiery pit. What's bowels? It's bowels she'll get. No! I must be out of practice. Sulphur and brimstone of the fiery pit. If Hecuba wants bowels, it's bowels she'll get.
You don't have your powers back, so now I can finish what I started and get rid of you and Doll Baby here.
No, no, no. Oh, no. Wait, Hecuba. Don't you see what this means? You've lost. I've won. Bye-bye. Now you can see why she was bottom of our class at the Witch Academy. No, you idiotic evil doer. If I don't have my powers back, it means that Charity hasn't been destroyed. And that means that you and I could be broiled by Blondie at any minute. You see? Even our friends in the basement are becoming disillusioned with you, Hecuba.
Charity, hold on! Charity! Charity! The portal is closed. Charity is still in hell. Kay, are you all right?
Yes, Father. Thank you for saving me.
It is not I. It is the power of... Kay, you're so cold. Dear God in heaven. You were the soulless creature whose presence I sensed in here earlier.
You know.
Tell me what happened, Kay. It's the only way I can help you get your soul back and save Charity.
But no one is supposed to know.
God and the angels know everything. You were involved in your cousin being sucked into this portal of hell. Tell me what happened, Kay. Help get Charity back. Save yourself from eternal damnation.
All right, Father. I'll tell you. I'm going to tell you everything.
I love you, Teresa, and I want to marry you. But first I have to find out who I am. And how I'll be able to afford to give you all the things you deserve.
Ethan, if your money was all I cared about, I would have been out of here the second Julian said you weren't a crane. But I don't care about money or things. I just want you, Ethan. You.
Oh, Teresa, I knew I was right to choose you over Gwen. I mean, I know that you're going to be there beside me while I deal with all this and try to find myself. I just wish I knew who sold me out to this rag instead of coming to me and telling me the truth. They did this maliciously just to hurt me. I'm going to find out who did this to me. And when I do, they're going to pay for it.
Ethan can't find out that Mother and I are responsible for emailing the truth to that tabloid. If he does, I'll never get him back.
Eve. God, please, tell me. Grace and the baby, they're gonna be all right.